Slop City Podcast!
Oh, that's beautiful.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Slop City. That was a terrible one. It's my fault. Didn't even clap close to it. I'm so dumb. Hi.
Hi.
I am joined here by my partner, Rafe Williams,
Hello.
for another episode of Slop City Podcast. We're at the Slop City Dojo. We're at Randall R. Cash's house. And we were getting ready to start the podcast after a little bit of a technical difficulty, okay?
40 minutes ago.
Hey, that's fine. That's why this is Slop City, okay? DIY. But we were getting ready to start, and I realized that I don't think either of you have heard the Slop City Groove, the song that AI made for us. Randy, while Libby and I were sick AF with COVID in Nashville, did you even know we had COVID, by the way? He did not. Didn't even know.
That's a no from Randall.
Big fat no. Well, either way, Libby was sick and probably crying in her medical bed at her home in Nashville. And she started making AI songs. So I'd just like to go ahead and play you this wonderful song that I think really represents this podcast and everything we've really done since we've started. So I'm going to just kick it off.
Okay.
In the heart of Slop City, stories getting gritty, voices full of wit, laughter in the night, shines like city lights, every episode's a ride,
Oh.
whole time on the side, Slop City groove, make it move, magic moves, trying out the feel, take a limit, baby, Slop City groove, feel the soothe. Tina and Libby. Talking about life, all its twists and strife, with a couple grooves that banish the blues.
Okay.
Every tale they spin feels like you're in.
Okay.
Join the chat, you'll chill. They bring the fun.
All right. Well, unfortunately, guys, we have a minute and 20.
Yeah, you should have. I think maybe putting in time limit would have been a good idea.
Oh, man. What'd you think?
Yeah.
As a musician, Randy, you loved it. As a, what did you think, Rafe? Fine?
It's
Not
fine.
bad? Kind of Taylor Swift vibe? Kind of Ace of Base vibe?
Yeah, I wouldn't say
kind
Taylor Swift. I would say play it again. Give me a little bit.
Well,
Just play it from right where it's at.
okay. Kind of Ricky Martin, almost. Uh-oh.
Yeah. How long is the music interstitial before I can hear a voice again?
It's like city lights, every episode's a ride, every episode's a ride. Laughter in the night shines like city lights, every episode's a ride. Hold tight by the side.
Hold tight by my side.
Yeah, I don't know who this reminds me of. Definitely not Taylor Swift. A little more Tears for Fears or, the stuff that Hall & Oates would try to do instead of their hits and get booed at their concert.
Yeah, for sure.
Like their 90s stuff where they're like, no, play the 80s stuff.
Like-
this is who we are now.
In the Stones, when they tried to play like the new song, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm out on that. Cool. Well, yeah, I just wanted to play that song for you guys, but it definitely does give off that vibe where it's very, definitely not like an older band just trying something new out,
Yeah.
They're trying to get hip with the times.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so pretty cool. We're now going to be nominated for a Grammy this year, so
Congrats.
thank you. It's a women-dominated chart. That's what I've heard. I read that today. Like literally almost every spot they're thinking is going to go to women
What spot?
for the Grammys, like of 2024.
Are you being real?
Oh, I'm being dead ass.
They meant Grammys for dead ass, so I didn't realize you were 13. That's cool. That's very interesting. You're being dead ass. It's good to know. Did not realize you were Gen Alpha.
Yeah, I'm 21 years old.
Doing too much, bruh. I thought you meant all women for AI created theme songs for podcasts.
Oh, no.
I didn't realize it was going to be a category.
Oh, no, I was putting me and Libby's song Slop City Groove up
For a Grammy. For an actual Grammy.
for a Grammy, up in the same genre as, from what I saw was on the list today, was like Billie Eilish, Beyonce, T Swift. Those are the shoe-ins
Mm-hmm.
for 2024. They're all in. Everyone's in on that.
Yeah.
And then the other ones could be Charlie XCX. You know, a bunch of people that
Boy, did you pick the right guy to have this conversation with.
Well, I'm just letting you know. We're going to be
I
up.
love all those bands.
Yeah, they're
No,
definitely
I'm
not.
sure it will be. Well, what's the category?
Just, I think, albums of 2024.
Wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it's a male-female category, right? Like
Well, best album
That's
is
everybody?
only everybody.
Okay.
So that's
if it's
why.
best female pop, best female.
Yeah, I think they
Right.
do. They do split it up like that. For sure.
Maybe not. I don't know. I just always thought that.
For sure. Well, I don't know. But I was really excited about the song. So, that's what.
It's cool.
Thank
We
you.
go through quite a few iterations. Sometimes AI hits it, and sometimes it is a dud.
I know.
You just got to go through and keep working it.
Well, and that's what happened because Libby actually had a few songs. A couple of them were not good.
Yeah.
A couple of them were one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah, that happens.
But
I fooled around with it trying to make some stuff, and sometimes it hits, and sometimes it is a stinker.
can't all be bangers, and that's how it is. But Celine Dion today, I wore my America shirt today because today was the official kickoff of the Olympics. So, and this is not like a really this isn't an Old Navy.
Despite our best efforts, pussy eating did not get in this year.
No.
I did lobby for that for myself, and
Yep. We sent in a video.
we did.
Yeah, we sent in just a video. It was actually Ring camera footage.
We sent a video with a kettlebell hanging from my tongue.
Oh.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna keep you out. I was like lifting a kettlebell with my tongue. 25-pounder, no big deal. Apparently, the Olympic Committee blocked me on Instagram, which is fudged up, but whatever.
Yeah, we, no matter what,
Got flag football this year, but no pussy eating.
Oh yeah, dude. Women's flag football. I did have a thing
Come
up
on.
earlier of all the sports that are in. Okay, there it is. Here's what we're working with this Olympic season. And I actually didn't realize there was a lot of these in here. So here we've got all the Summer Olympic sports. We've got archery. We've got artistic gymnastics, artistic swimming, athletics.
How's
Pretty
that mean?
broad.
Yeah.
But
I know what that means.
Well, I think we can click and find out. Looks like track. Okay.
Say track.
Maybe just say track instead.
All right.
Badminton, baseball, softball.
Shuttlecocks, but no pussy eating. Interesting. Interesting how the Olympics cater to cocks,
They
but
really
not pussies.
no, they're not doing what they need to do.
Basketballs, a lot of balls, a lot of cocks. Don't see a lot of pussies.
I don't see
There's a canoe slalom. That's as close to pussy eating as you're going to get right there.
a canoe slalom.
Yeah. I mean, you're knocking on the door of pussy eating if you're going to do the canoe slalom. That's what I call it. I get in there. I get after the little man in the canoe. That's your clit right there. That guy with the little helmet on in the little kayaks. Look, that's the kayak is your pussy, and the little man in the boat is that's who we're all looking for.
Dude, I literally have a
Look how wet it is. I mean, this is basically pussy eating. I don't think, I'm upset.
Okay, get your scoopina in me right now. Check it out. Look at what's on his shirt.
I saw.
Scoopina. Hey. Hell yeah, dude. Just in it. We're just getting in. We're just getting in, okay?
Yeah, dunking in.
I do have a photo of me, you, Tim Walsh, and Bobby
EDF,
J.
eat that fur.
EDF.
Eat that fur burger.
EDF, eat that fur, baby. Oh, instead of a square, it looks like the square logo, but we're going to go with box logo instead of square, the company. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, you lost me on that joke.
Okay,
Help me out. Point to what you're talking about.
Okay, so I'll show you right here. Right there.
Oh.
That little guy right there.
I think that might be a...
Looks like the square logo.
Oh, okay.
You know the point of sale systems in restaurants?
I do. I think it might actually be a Chinese letter, but I get what you mean.
Oh, I am fully aware that this is not the actual square logo. I was just saying
no,
box
it is a logo.
to say it like,
yeah,
you know.
It's like Enron.
Oh, man. Let's get back to EDF. Eat that fur, because that was the real winner out of all of this. Let's be honest.
Eat that fur burger.
EDF. Eat that fur, baby.
You like EDF music?
Yeah, dude.
We're get ready for the munch.
Yeah, get ready, y'all. We're doing a fucking boiler room session. Slop City Groove, Canoe Slalom, all of that, yo. It's gonna be fucking lit.
They're close.
What does slalom mean? Do you know?
Yeah, I think it's when you go between, like, you got the little, like when you ski slalom, you go between the markers.
Okay.
You got to go around the little things, and it's timed. I think they canoe around these buoys.
So like,
and it's like a raging river. It's pretty cool to watch.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would totally watch it. That sounds fun. So it's like in Wedding Singer when he's training and like weaving and bobbing around the cones. They were cones.
Yeah.
I'm a 13-year-old guy. Now I'm somebody who's quoting movies. Am I okay today?
13-year-old, and now you're quoting The Wedding Singer. You're also 47 years old.
Oh my God.
You're a universal being who just every 5 minutes you're a different age.
I'm switching generations, dude. I'm trying them out, okay?
Look over and you're just eating out of a Gerber jar here in a little bit. I'm like, whoa.
Just eating a little graduate snacks. You know what, though? Baby snacks really are good.
Cool.
Just, if anyone's ever hungry and there's only a baby snack around.
You ate our dog cookie.
I did.
And tried to get me to eat a dog cookie because she's like, oh, they're actually really good. And I go, yeah, maybe, but I don't want a dog cookie.
I am telling you, dude, they looked exactly like a real cookie.
Don't encourage your audience to eat dog treats.
I will be honest, y'all, they tasted exactly like a Golden Grams Oreo, like a golden Oreo.
You think that's what they're doing? They're just putting regular cookies in a thing to sell it to you at 5 times the price because they say it's for your dog?
I do.
It is Walmart. I could see that.
I really think that's what they're doing. And I know that because I tasted it.
Okay.
And I'll switch one out with you one time,
I'm good.
All right. Well, we've got what other sports we got? We got canoe sprint, cricket, BMX, all sorts of cycling, which is fine. That makes sense for summer. Diving, equestrian.
Off diving.
An equestrian is a horse, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's just horses.
Yeah.
We got...
There's probably a few categories in there. There's like dressage, which is the rich people dancing horse stuff. That I can't remember. One of the ex-presidential candidates used to do it. Maybe Palin. I can't remember. Doesn't matter.
When they're doing the little, like, the legs are moving.
John Kerry's wife. It doesn't matter.
Who knows?
Fencing.
We've got fencing, flag football, golf, handball,
but
hockey.
It's not real. It's not American football, right?
Yeah, that looks like soccer. Yep. Yeah. So they tricked us.
But then flag football is American football, right?
Flag football is American.
So
huh. They don't even have a picture for flag football. That's how new it is.
Yeah, it's new. That's going to be lame, dude. What a lame Olympic sport.
Flag football.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
I agree.
We're going to
go for the gold. Go for the let's get in. Like, let's do real football.
So do it or don't.
And, maybe this is, I will say, I think it's a bit upsetting that for, this new, like, women in the NFL thing, because I saw that the other day for the first time. I'd never seen flag football, like, women playing on these, like, fake NFL teams. They had the exact same logos. It was like the Chargers logo, the New York Giants logo,
I
exact
guess
same.
it's a push for this. I don't think it's a thing. I think they're trying to push people's interest in this.
Gotcha.
Maybe. We'll see.
Golf. I could play there now.
Yeah. Got around to golf last weekend.
Yeah, we did. We went to Big Cedar Lodge, which, for those of you that don't know, that is this big ass resort in Missouri. The guy that made or started Bass Pro Shops, he also made this big ass fucking nature reserve arena. I don't even know what to call it. Lodge is not correct. It's a bougie resort.
Yeah.
And I mean, they've got restaurants, they got fucking mountains, they got golfing, they've got fucking everything. It was bougie and real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We went to a bougie little, we golfed at Top of the Rock, and this was my first official golfing game that I did. I mean, I don't think I would count my first game as an official golf game last time, because I was just learning. Like, you were teaching me how to play. I kind of just played along.
Yeah. This was your official first game then?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, because it was the first time that I felt
It's
a little
nice
confident.
little par 3. All of them are pretty short holes
Yeah.
on top of like a mountain resort. It was very nice, very expensive, overpriced for sure, for how many people they had playing and chasing us all day. But it was cool. And my mic's cutting out. There we go. Yeah, you did great. You had some good hits. Got a couple on video. There's a vlog forthcoming, I think, somewhere. We took some vids. You had a couple good hits, and that's all I can ask for. Golf is very hard. You did really good. I was real proud of you. You did an awesome job.
It's very hard. I mean, watching, and I will say you're a very good teacher, because I have never learned golf from anyone else. Maybe Igor one time, like mini putt,
Yeah.
but nothing. I've never been,
And I'm not good. So imagine if you, like, got instruction from someone who actually knew what they were doing. Probably be really good. Sometimes that's worse, though. I feel like the more I took lessons and I tried to get better, and the harder I tried to get better. It was the only thing the harder I worked at it, the worse I got. Where I was like, all right, it's just hard. It's hard to be consistent.
the ball is so fucking tiny, and it's like, you think you've got it.
You don't hit it perfect, it's gone, baby.
Just, I mean, smaller than a man's testicle. That's,
No,
you don't think so?
it's not that small. That's like
The golf balls?
I mean, the circle you just made.
That's a golf ball, baby. That's a
That
straight.
is what you did. You did this.
I did. I was like, yeah,
You're
that's
hitting a
smaller.
BB.
Check it out. Look right inside
Well,
of
you
there.
did a great job because you were cheating in your first round. So that's how I know you're truly born to play golf. You were already lying about how many times you hit. I'm like, how many would you hit? Like 9. But how many was that? How many did it take you to get to the hole? And you're like, 5? I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah. There's like
It took
clearly
you 6 to get on the green, and then you putted 3 times. But all right, we'll put down to 6. You're like, okay, yeah, okay.
Well, yeah, I did lie a couple of times about some of my shots.
It's easy to do.
Well, and I mean, I get it now, because the bar that I've worked at for almost 10 years now, there's a like golf course nearby or whatever, and all these bougie golfers have always been coming in all these years. And, I've always kind of snubbed my nose at them,
Yeah.
Just a little.
That's the thing I hate about golf the most, though. I get it. I like playing. I hate the culture.
Yeah.
I hate the beer belly, mid-regional salesman slapping the backs. My wife's a real bitch. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I make $40,000 a year, but I act like I make $2 million.
For sure. They're like, yeah, me and the boys kicking back some Trulies today. Me and my homies.
What the hell is that?
It sounds like there's an airplane outside.
I'm afraid.
It sounds like.
But yeah, it's fun to play, but it's expensive, and I feel it also takes up so much land. I feel guilty sometimes. Huh?
Randy muttered under his breath. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I know what you're saying. Especially the one, like, it's definitely very expensive. Definitely the culture, the whole vibe about it can be a bit problematic. And then it's like you're in Missouri.
Well, not always. You're not always in Missouri. That's just where we live.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know that not everyone's always.
Well, we're making an argument against golf in general.
Yeah.
You're making it a regional argument now.
Well, I was going to talk about our experience.
Oh, yeah.
And there was so the place that we golfed, I guess in par 3 means that it's like not as hard of a course. Like, give me the lowdown on the pars.
Well, it's distance. So par 3 means the average golfer should be able to make it in 3 shots.
Okay.
That's a short hole. That's usually 100 to 150 to at most 200 yards. Go to a big golf course, there's holes that are 400 or 500 yards long.
Wow. So that's
there's par 5s
Okay.
and par 4s where it's like you got to really smoke it. You got to hit it like you got to use the big ones, the drive. We didn't have to use our drivers. We could hit all the metal ones. They're called irons.
Yeah. The 7 or the 8. That's what I was really comfortable using.
Yeah. So, but if you use the woods, you can hit those like 250, 300 yards.
Okay.
You got to really smoke it off the tee, and that's really hard to do to hit it straight. And then you got to hit another one almost as far just to get it up there, just to start, you basically got to hit it twice to start where we were starting from.
For sure. And now I see why this is like a lifelong game that people play because it's like, I'm just starting. I'm just getting started. I even looked over at Rafe while we were playing and I was like, dude, I get why people do this every day.
Yeah. I mean, if you got the money for it, it's a very expensive hobby, but it's like, you're outside. The surroundings are nice. It's well manicured. You're basically driving / walking through a well manicured countryside.
Yeah.
It's very uppity.
Oh God. And I mean,
But it's nice.
I love that sound when it's like, there was one specific time that I remembered you were getting ready to like putt or whatever. And I was just over there jibber jabbering and you were like, hey, hold on, let me putt. And then I quieted down and I listened and it was just like the most beautiful.
First time ever.
First time I'd ever been quiet in my life. I didn't know,
Had a real
guys.
epiphany.
There's birds out there. Did you know that?
Do you guys know animals make sounds? I had no idea. Did you guys know?
Did you guys know there's babbling brooks?
Did you guys know silence existed?
I loved it. I mean,
It was great.
oh God. And it really was in that moment where at first I was kind of like, okay, I wasn't even being that loud. And then I thought it really quieted down, heard it all, took it in, and just, I mean, yeah. So shout out to Big Cedar Lodge. Shout out to Johnny Morris. I'd be willing to bet he may have some exotic hunting that he's done in his life. But you know what? We're not talking about that. What we're talking about is Big Cedar Lodge, and I got to experience.
He is a conservationist, though. I'll give him that. Like, he does try to conserve land and create, whether you like, I don't know what his politics are. And I don't.
Me neither. I don't really care either.
But it's like he does, the guy's rich as hell.
Rich, y'all.
10 bill. 10 bill with a B.
Oh, yeah.
So he's got monies. And that's how this whole thing came to fruition. We went to a Rolling Stones concert, which we'll get to later, but it was basically he just has the money to be like, the Rolling Stones played a tiny venue for them. It's like 20,000 people. They usually pay like 100,000.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just because he took them fishing and they caught a big fish. And they're like, if you ever need a favor, let us know. And he's like, this is my favor. Come play my Thunder Ridge Nature Arena.
Do you think
He probably lost money paying them just to get the clout that the Rolling Stones played his place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
He's got some fuck you money.
Do you think that when he called, which I'm assuming was Mick?
I think it was the other guy. I think it was I think maybe it was Ronnie Wood. I don't know who it was. But
Either way.
I don't think people call Mick to book the Rolling Stones. I don't know. I don't want to break that.
Well, I'm just like,
I don't want to break that illusion for you, but I don't think Mick Jagger's at home like, hello. Well, how much you going to pay us?
He was holding his bag.
How many seats does it hold? I think Mick, after 65 years of being an international rock star, probably has a guy that does the booking. Or a gal. Mick's pretty open-minded.
I'm more just thinking.
I would be funny if you found out like Mick and Keith, like they're both got headsets on and off when they're not touring, they're working at Rolling Stone Central.
Rolling Stones.
You reach Rolling Stone Central, how may I direct your call?
You're not happy with the show?
Mick, it's for you. Yeah, hold up, please hold. Hello, it's me, Mick Jagger. He had a weird accent too, man. We'll get into that.
Yeah, for sure.
Couldn't really tell where he was from.
No, let's
You guys from Missouri? I'm like, whoa, dude, you sound weird as hell when you talk.
Oh my God. Well, so we spent a whole weekend.
We
Friday through Monday.
You only got through half the Olympic sports. We don't have to keep going.
You know what?
I don't want, if this is the natural movement, I just, we've been having talks about ADD and stuff like that. So this is just me saying, hey, I'm checking in. We got halfway through Olympic sports to the G's, and now we're gone on to something else. And I like where we're headed.
I like where we're headed too.
But if you want to finish this for a sense of completion, we can. Or we can let people look up H through Z.
You know what, guys? That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, hey, if you're into the Olympics, here's all I'll say about it.
They have squash where all you do is squash a beef. You get in there with an old enemy and you just work it out. Yeah. And then you get a gold medal for squashing the beef.
Yeah, you go and that's it. You guys just chit-chatting there and you squash your beef. You can cry.
They got trampoline. That sounds fun. That's finally white trash. Something for the white trash kids.
Trampoline.
They've been training their whole life. Everybody where I'm from have been training their whole life. Oh, trampoline, dude? Hell yeah, brother.
Dude, the picture they have on there is honestly fucking sick. It's a guy that is clearly bounced inside of a trampoline, and now he is up. Yeah. Which, by the way, Rafe has seen me do some trampoline moves. Did I go to Rafe's granddaughter's birthday party and be the only adult that was flipping there? Yeah, it was me.
When was that?
Do you remember that? We went to Brooklyn's birthday party. She was probably turned 6.
Trampoline park. Yeah, that was cool, actually. That was fun.
When I was doing the backflips?
Well, sure. Just the party itself was fun. But yes, it was really cool when you did it. I'm really proud of you.
That's like, I'm not excited about Brooklyn's birthday party. I'm like, you guys see my
You're like knocking little kids off.
My backflips.
Move, bitch. I'm doing a flip. Tina, you can't call 6-year-old bitches. Well, that you stop being one.
Well, Libby does
that keeps coming up.
have, I looked up Alana Mayer earlier.
Let's go back.
That's Olympian. She's an Olympian.
Right. Rugby. There's women's rugby.
Women's
rugby. We haven't gotten to the R's because you won't.
Okay.
There we go.
So let's go.
Rugby sevens.
Rugby sevens. Not sure what that means. I'm assuming 7 people on a team against 7 people.
Probably makes sense. I don't know.
Mono e mono. Ooh, men and women it looks like playing. That's fun. Okay, so yeah, here are the rest of the sports. I'm going to just list them off real quick, okay? Here we go.
Let's go.
From golf, we've got handball, hockey, judo, karate, lacrosse, marathon swimming, modern pentathlon. Pentathlon.
There you go.
Rhythmic gymnastics.
Rhythm is gonna get you. Rhythm is gonna get you. That's all you really need to know now.
Rowing. Rugby sevens.
Aforementioned, yes.
Sailing. Shooting. Skateboarding. Sport climbing. Squash. Surfing.
Surf's up, dude.
Swimming.
You know, surf in France.
Table tennis. Yeah, that is confusing.
confused about that. But
Taekwondo. Ooh, Jean-Claude Van Damme's legs are looking real thick on there. Just to give you context on what I keep talking about, if you're listening to audio only.
there's little like bathroom people,
Yes.
but instead of being like men's room, women's room, they're doing sports.
Tennis, trampoline, triathlon, volleyball, water polo, weightlifting,
Wrestling.
and
That's
that's it. That's all we got, guys.
Nothing after W.
Nope.
No xylophone.
There are no xylophones in the Olympics. And if you do bring a xylophone to the Olympics,
Go back to pee and just check to make sure pussy eating's not on there.
okay, let me just double check. Oh, there's no pee.
Not
man.
even a pee, guys. Like, what do I got to do? You don't even have a pee sport. We can't get pussy eating.
Yeah, why don't we put crossing swords in there? That'd be a cool Olympic sport.
That's
I would
fencing.
totally watch guys. Oh, okay.
That's what fencing is. It's sword fighting.
I'm talking about guys peeing together.
Why is that crossing swords, though? I don't.
Because you guys pee in the same bowl and you're crossing swords.
Crossing streams.
Oh, crossing streams.
Swords would be the dicks.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But that would be, would
Dick
you,
fighting?
would you watch that Olympic sport? That's a good summer sport too, because it's.
What would that be like the only thing, would that be like the slap fighting? You just slap them with your dick and then you take turns.
Yeah, I
You gotta
guess.
swivel your hips and helicopter someone in the face until,
With your weenie.
yeah, it would take a long time.
That'd be, oh God, to even leave a mark.
I'd have to get so close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'd also like to give a big round of applause to Celine Dion for singing
hmm
at Randy. I tried to hit the applause and it didn't hit.
There it is.
I just wanted to make sure Celine got what she deserved. I'm so
didn't
happy
hear
for
it.
her.
Is it good?
I just heard about 30 seconds of the audio. Didn't understand a thing because it was in French, but guess what?
Does she sound good?
Sounded fucking incredible.
Can we play it or is that a big no-no?
I don't know. That's a no-no. Randy says it's a no-no.
Well, I'll tell you what.
We could
I
look at it.
thought the Olympics were for the whole world, but I guess it's not.
Nope.
I guess they're not anymore.
Nope.
Since there's copyrighted material.
What was she singing? Like the national anthem or something?
Probably national anthem of France.
Or the Olympic song? Hey, hey, welcome to the Olympics. People see us Olympic
Hey!
around.
Hey! Bow. Wait, what song are you singing?
Oh, Olympics. oh. Can't believe there's not pussy eating.
Okay, I just want one Olympic game, no copyright music. That's it. But I'm really happy
that
for her.
Patreon up so you can get YouTube Premium, dog. Wow. Wow, that really kicked into something else there.
Gonna be honest, this is not giving Olympic vibes to me.
Nah.
But here's what I will say. I saw
Snoop Dogg's carrying part of the torch too, which is wild. Is that what you're gonna say?
That is literally what I was about to say because I saw that and it reminded me of a joint. And I was like, oh my God, I saw a photo of Snoop Dogg
Yeah.
holding it up.
Pretty wild.
And a guy from Kentucky, like running for Senate or something, shared the photo of Snoop Dogg holding the joint. And he was like, look at this. Anyone can dream. And I was laughing. Like, I'm like, are we just.
You tried to throw him in prison 20 years ago
Yeah.
for smoking weed.
Right? I was like, wait, huh?
I guess that's progress.
It is for sure. It's great. I love the fact that Snoop Dogg is in fucking Paris right now, out there carrying the torch. And he looked cool as fuck, dude. White t-shirt on, looking fucking awesome.
Googling Snoop.
Oh, yeah,
Torch.
baby. Look at this motherfucker, dude. Bow, 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 bow.
It's a
God
weird looking
damn it.
torch.
You know what? I'm sick of pop-ups. I'm done with the internet right now.
Just do image search.
He looked cool as hell, though. And I mean, the imagery of him carrying this big ass joint too. Like, what a cool guy. Good on him. And he fucking swindled us earlier this year when he was like, "Hey guys, I'm giving up smoke." And I'm so fucking stupid. I even screenshotted it. And I think I sent it to like Chelsea and was like, oh, dude, Snoop Dogg's giving up weed. Like a fucking idiot. And I was like, oh my God, leave him alone. Him and his family asked for private time. What a
Go
fucking
for it.
dumbass. But yeah, dude, look
What was
at
he
this
launching?
guy.
Like a seltzer?
It was like a no smoke grill. He was like, hey, y'all, I'm giving up
I
smoke.
thought it was like a weed edible thing.
No.
Wasn't even related?
It wasn't even weed related.
Man,
It was
you
a
really
grill.
fell for it.
Oh, God. I felt like just such a dumbass. But yeah, so shout out to some cool ass MFs at the Olympics opening ceremony. I'm sure that we'll watch some clips and all that later. I like watching the Olympics. I always get into it. It's fun. It's fun for the whole world.
It's something to watch,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, I mean, you're not going to be pleased until your sport of choice is in the Olympics. And I understand that.
Yeah,
But
it's okay.
that's life. All right. Well, let's get into the Stones and all that.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
kick
Where-
it up. Well, yeah. I mean, kick us off. Kick us off with the weekend and everything you planned and all that.
Oh, well, I mean, we went to the rich guy that owns Bass Pro Shops. His name is Johnny Morris.
Mm-hmm.
You know, rags to riches. He started this selling lures out of his dad's liquor store years ago, and now he's a $10 billion man. He bought Cabela's.
Yep.
Guy's rolling in it. We went there and we did a golf cart tour of his little nature preserve,
Mm-hmm.
which was fun for the most part. And we got to see it's cool, man. That guy's just got this is how much money the guy has. We went to the top of the rock golf course, which had a sinkhole. Caved in 3 of the holes. Most golf courses, you get a sinkhole, 3 of your holes cave in. You're going out of business.
Yeah, you're done for. You're calling a bank.
But Johnny Morris has $10 billion. So he goes, let's see what's up with this sinkhole. He builds 3 holes in another spot. And then he pays millions of dollars to dig this sinkhole out and finds out it's a lost cavern. And he's dug it out like 300 feet down. And now he's going to have this huge attraction in the middle. And there's archaeologists in there finding arrowheads and dinosaur bones and all kinds. I mean, this guy just falls in a pile of shit.
I mean,
Comes out smelling like a rose. But I mean, he spent millions of dollars to dig. Most people would have just filled it in, been done with it. He's like, let's dig it out and see what's in there.
And it fucking paid off because it is literally
It's beautiful. It's cool.
It's giving Bryce Canyon. Like it is just.
Yeah, and he's putting little walkways we can walk down in there, take tours. He'll make money on it. He had a beautiful Native American museum. Yeah, it's ironic.
White guy?
Huh?
I said white guy.
Yeah, very old white man, and he's just loves Native American culture, and he's got maybe the nicest Native American museum I've ever been in.
It was incredible. The art,
There were woolly mammoth bones and
woolly mammoth bones, and like a large sloth skeleton.
Missouri
this-
sloth. Didn't know that was a thing. Missouri short-nosed bear, all these prehistoric animals that lived in Missouri back in the day. It's wild.
We learned a lot about our state, about
did.
the Show Me State. And guess who showed us? Johnny Morris.
Johnny motherfucking Morris. I think he's Zach Morris's dad from Saved by the Bell.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That's cool. The hot one, the blonde one.
Yeah, I think that's why Johnny Morris is so cool. He was like the original Zach Morris.
Wow, that's very cool. Was Zach Morris lost in that sinkhole?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Mark Paul Gosselaar's down there brushing off dinosaur bones.
Oh God. But dude, so basically like on Saturday, the Stones concert was on Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
And so we, spent the whole weekend in this little town and it was fucking so cool. So beautiful. And we went to dinner at this venue, Top of the Rock.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you guys, this motherfucking place is just.
I'm not being rude. I'm sending Randy a picture. I want him to pull up.
Oh, honey, I don't think you're being rude. I knew you were doing something. We're good. So I booked us dinner reservations, and I don't even know how I fucking was able to get them, but I was able to get them online at dinner, Top of the Rock. It's like family style. So
Mhm.
you show up, and they basically feed you whatever they got going on. And it was fucking bomb. The food was good. It didn't feel like any bullshit. Like I was at like some continental breakfast, you know, some Golden Corral looking ass buffet. No, we showed up and this charcuterie board was
Legit.
fucking, oh my God. I mean, it was basically served on a fucking
Native
2x6 2x6
buffalo hide.
Yeah, it was served on. I mean, it was fucking nice.
It was nice. Nice dinner.
And we had
You
these,
did accidentally book 3 seats.
I did.
Did you ever get refunded for that, or did we just eat it?
I did. They refunded
All
me.
right,
They
that's
did a
great.
great job.
Yeah. Still sending. We'll see.
The place that we got to, or whatever for the dinner, though, I mean, 4 courses. Walk in, you know, they got red or white wine. I did book an extra seat, and I also did add on a premium wine thing because I assumed that I had to add on wine. I didn't know it was part of it. Okay. I'm not used to these nice places.
What's going on the Wi-Fi,
But-
but it ain't sending.
I
I am.
It was gorgeous. I mean, the fucking basically we did the sunset celebration dinner thing, which is we go through this whole dinner and then they take you outside to basically, you know, if you're watching, you can see the
Yeah.
photo that I have up. This is the venue that you're looking at. You know, you walk out and you've got this beautiful infinity pool, this beautiful statue of what looks like a wounded Indian
Yes.
on a horse. And I mean, just the
Yeah.
most picturesque shit you can imagine.
Yeah.
Then there's a little church and all that. There's just gorgeous little view. So the sunset celebration is you walk out. What, are you mad about iPhones?
Yeah, just we live in a technological age, but it sucks. It just doesn't work. Like I can't send a photo to
We will.
Randy, who is 2 feet away from me, which is hilarious.
And I agree. And we're going to also take a moment to bash Apple, even though we all have Apple products in this
Yeah,
family.
they suck fucking cocks.
I'm talking.
They're not. Steve Jobs died, and it's been all a fucking downhill tumble for Apple.
Yeah.
And I'm still here, falling for your bullshit. I got a computer laptop right now that the fan won't shut off. It's hot. It almost set my bag on fire.
You ugly looking bitch.
Yep. Trying to send a picture of the Rolling Stones is hilarious because they look like your 3
Yeah.
Wiccan ants who
They-
come over and like ruin Christmas by telling you, you know, stuff about Christianity. But no, it's fine.
Yeah, no.
Can't
that's-
have that laugh, Apple. We can't do that laugh on Slop City because I can't send one picture to Randy. Anyway, I digress.
Either way, we go. So the way that this dinner's set up, you do the bougie dinner at the sunset time. You walk out and you're looking at this most picturesque sunset. It's gorgeous. And then these weird soldiers who I guess were supposed to be dressed like Confederate soldiers. I'm not entirely sure. They come out and they shoot a fucking cannon. And the whole place gets real excited, okay? This is the guy loves cannons. Johnny Morris, big cannon fan. I saw more cannons this weekend than I have seen in my entire life. Okay? And I saw Braveheart. I think there was cannons in there. I'm not sure. That was the only movie
Maybe.
that was the only movie that came to mind that could have possibly had a cannon. Ooh, The Patriot with Mel Gibson. I know for a fact there's a fucking cannon in that movie. But yeah, Johnny Morris loves cannons. So we're all outside. The whole
It's interesting before we go outside, the lady gives us a big speech about Native American culture and how this is a ceremonial thing every night. And then when you go outside to stand on the lawn, they shoot cannons and have a guy playing the bagpipes. And I was like, oh, yeah. That old Lakota Sioux Native American ritual of playing the bagpipes. It was quite a Caucasian spin on a but it was cool.
And as the bagpipes are playing, cannons blasted. Everybody at Big Cedar Lodge, as part of the sunset ceremonies, got their little complimentary cannonball drink served in a nice circle ball. It is not easy to carry while you're out there mingling, watching the cannonball ceremony or any of that. But hey, you got yourself your little cannonball drink. So we hear the bagpipes. I turn around and I look at Mick Jagger because we were on the bottom of this restaurant.
Well, you're burying the lead.
What?
You're like, I look at Mick Jagger. You're kind of throwing that on the audience right now.
Well, I'm getting ready to.
All right, go ahead.
I didn't know how to say it. I'm not a fucking story. I'm
That's
not
all right.
I'm not a
Randy,
Nobel
what's your
Peace
email?
Prize, Pulitzer.
Hold on. I'll look.
Oh, Lord. So, yeah.
Go ahead.
Well,
All right. Winning. Mick Jagger.
Well, we had found out during the dinner that the Rolling Stones, the band, were upstairs.
Right above us.
Right fucking above us.
They shut the entire restaurant down above us,
Mm-hmm.
which caused a ripple effect of a very angry old white guy with a at least 35-year younger woman
Minimum 21, 22.
trying to make out at a family-style table because this dinner was served family-style, and much to the chagrin of older women who were like, "You're a disgusting pig. Please stop. Please stop groping this young girl at our table." And he threw a fit and left because he was mad his reservations got canceled because of the Rolling Stones. And we were just like, I think he got mad because they don't serve dino nuggets for his date. But I digress.
Yeah, he's like, his girl looked at him and was like, okay, so I'm supposed to eat this asparagus. I want chicken strips.
Yeah.
Where are my little chicken strips?
I want noodles.
That's the kind of golf culture we're talking about that we don't like, was this guy. Old guy.
But I got friendly with the waiter and got him to spill the tea.
Yeah,
'Cause we only had 2 people at our table. Real cool lesbian couple. Don't remember their names. They were cool as hell.
Kelsey.
One of them, they were at the end. We found out it dawned on them that they are Slop City. One of them watches Slop City, but she didn't put it together till the end. They couldn't have been cooler. They were very good table mates. What were their names? Do you remember?
Kelsey and I
remember Kelsey, but I couldn't think of the other.
I know I can't remember the other gal's name right now. Probably just because I'm.
Well, you were both very, very cool.
Yeah, we loved sitting next to y'all. We have pictures with them, so.
Yeah, we'll post the pics.
Either way, we had the coolest table mates, right?
We did, and we were talking mad trash on this old guy trying to ruin it for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We had a cool waiter named Herman, and got him to spill the tea on the old guy, what he was all, and then he's the one that spilled the tea on the Stones being upstairs.
Oh, yeah, baby. Herman was fucking chatting it up.
Mm-hmm.
Herman loved spilling the tea. I looked over during the sunset ceremony after older man and chicken nugget loving girlfriend got into their little tiffy.
Mm-hmm.
They've already been pissed. They're gone. They stormed out of there. And I look over, I'm hanging with our cool table mates, and I look over and Rafe is over there just fucking chatting it up with Herman. And I told our gals that were sitting at the table right then and there, I go, ooh, check it out. Rafe's over there getting the tea.
Mm-hmm.
And he is digging in deep. And I could tell just by the faces. I was like, ooh, yeah, they talking mad shit. I love it. So, yeah, we found out basically the guy was a fucking D-bag and he was pissed off he couldn't be upstairs. And he was mad that he couldn't be at the Stones and all that. And so he stormed off.
Yeah.
And Herman saved the day by giving us all the fucking tea, pointing upstairs, doing the deal.
Yes. And then, what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
You just gave me the dirtiest look in the world. Was it because I did this? I was telling you to get on with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you were kind of hanging on Herman for a minute. I was just like,
I looked at
let's
you. Let's go on, baby.
I'm trying to let you have the
No,
floor.
go on.
Let's talk about Herman for 5 more minutes.
No, come
So
on. We're
Herman-
talking about Herman's testicles.
Yeah, we looked up. We saw, it was like a beautiful sunset, and you saw all the cell phones churn. and then we looked up, and it was Keith Richards and Mick Jagger on a up above us.
Veranda.
And it was hilarious because, well, Mick disappeared like Rumpelstiltskin as soon as he saw, or Keith, I mean. Keith was just like, phew. He went up in a puff of smoke and just a Jim Beam bottle and a cigarette was left behind.
Yeah.
He was gone. Mick hung out for like 30 seconds and disappeared in the shrubs like that Homer Simpson meme.
Yeah, he really fucking
He just kind of backed off of the rail, but he was wearing like a pink shirt, and it was weird because he was holding a plastic bag full of food, like a little plastic Big Cedar Lodge doggy bag, and it was just weird to see like the most famous rock star on the planet just holding his little to-go bag.
Just being a regular
Just being a
guy.
Yeah, he's like, he's going to go eat that in the hotel room bed alone like we do.
Well,
probably not alone. He's probably going to get blown by like 3 people, but.
Oh, yeah, he's getting blown by many people. But, like, yeah, it was the exact same Big Cedar Lodge bag that we received all of our drinks in earlier. It was just so fucking fun. Like, watching a guy walk around carrying a little Walgreens bag, like you said, you know, just fucking carrying his little belongings. Hilarious. I love it. It was cute. I was like, look at him. He's just a regular Joe. But then he was fucking just boom. So, yeah, that was our quick Mick Jagger, you know, we see all of them. Everyone's over there hooting and hollering, losing their minds, turning around, watching the sunset cannon. And then, yeah, that was our spotting. We didn't get to take a picture with them or do anything cool. We did try to get in there later.
We did try to sneak in. We tried to go in an elevator to the second floor and got shut down by security.
Immediately.
We also saw a shuttle bus full of their security. They had enough security that just a shuttle bus for the security guys came. That's how famous they are. And I'm like, that's wild. They had a bus full of guys.
Next level, dude.
When we went to the concert, is that what's next on the agenda?
Yeah, I think so.
Concert was great.
Concert was great.
Lived up to the hype.
They did a great fucking job.
We had good seats. I sprung for some good seats.
13.
So I was like, man, I don't know how much longer these guys got. 'Cause we got a picture pulled up right now. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you know, everybody's like, Stones look great. Yeah, they do, but they look old.
They look their gravity is taking its toll on their skin.
These
sure.
They all look like the ants from Practical Magic. Like the older ants, you know, at the beginning of them when that leave Sandra and Nicole alone. We've got to go to a Wiccan conference. They all look like a different ant that would like do a cool, like the one, you know, Keith's on the right. He looks like the ant that like, you know, all cats, never married.
Yeah. A lot of plants.
Gives you a dream catcher for Christmas every year.
Yep.
Ronnie, the guy in the middle.
Looks like he did a 10.2 marathon this year.
No.
To me. I think he looks like he's in the best condition.
The guy in the middle?
Don't you think?
He looks the worst by far.
I think he looks the best.
Why? Because he colored his hair? Like that dude look at his face. He's got a unicorn on his shirt, dude. That guy looks like the ant that's been divorced like 5 times and lives with the cat ant now. They're roommates. And then Mick looks like your aunt that like always brings a Kit Kat and lets you eat it before dinner and lets you watch R-rated movies when you sleep over at her house. But also like Heller loves to go play bingo. Like Mick Jagger looks like your aunt that like just has 20 bingo cards out in front of her and is just like popping off. Got a little troll doll for good luck.
Yeah.
Mick was in good shape, though. Let's be honest. He's carrying that band.
Carrying it. I mean, he is the top dog for sure. And I mean, he looked just, even his cool dance moves, like he just looked like he was having a fucking good old time.
Yep.
Moving, walking. You know, he was the most agile.
Yeah, the other guys moved around like the Showbiz Pizza band. Like they looked animatronic.
Yeah.
Like they moved, but it was very measured. You know, and granted, there are a couple old guys playing guitars, but Keith and Ronnie just were kind of like, they were just kind of like doing this, and Mick was running. We looked it up, and they said they put a Fitbit on Mick Jagger, and he walks an average of 5.7 miles a concert, up and down and across. That's how much he's moving around.
Like a soccer player.
Yeah, he ripped
like
it.
A football player, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and he was just moving and grooving. And he looked, I mean, music was great. They fucking killed it. The gal that sang with them,
She killed.
oh my, oh, that was,
I don't remember her name, but man, she.
I don't
sang
remember her
Street
name
Fighting,
either.
Man,
I mean, just incredible voice.
she was great.
Whoever she was, I don't know, but I loved her. And she was an angel. And it was very cool because I remember watching The Departed, like when it very first came out, and the Stones, I feel like there's a few songs of theirs in there. And I remember just being like, oh God, this is so cool, like just getting real hyped up. So watching that song be sang live and watching that woman fucking kill it
Yeah.
was just,
Mick killed it too, man. He knows what he's doing. He's definitely keeping he's keeping the
magic.
because everyone's like, was there a laser show or anything? I go, Mick was the laser show. He's all over.
Yeah.
They had a cool backdrop that changed. If you're eating mushrooms or something, you're probably having a good time.
Oh, yeah. Background was gorgeous.
During Painted Black, it went to all black and white, and they cast them in a black and white like tint. That was kind of cool. They did Sympathy for the Devil, had a cool like snake crawling up a tree situation. They played the hits. They played some bangers.
Played the hits. Everything sounded good. Everybody was having a blast. All the people I met up with, all the people we met up with from my bar job, they had a fucking blast. I saw them on Tuesday night, and they were like, man, what we remember of it was fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah, they got lit.
Oh, yeah, they got lit. I had too much to drink. I mean, it was just fucking.
So
Yeah, you got pretty tore up.
is this like from your phone? You were that close to him to get this fucking good of a photo?
Yeah.
Nice.
We were row 13, dog, on the catwalk on the outside.
On the catwalk.
This picture, they're probably about halfway down the catwalk, so there were some people in front of me. But yeah, that's from my phone. Mick was real close, dude. Like he would come out onto the octagon where we were at, the little island, and we were probably like 15 feet from him at some point.
Yeah, very, very close. I mean,
It was cool. It was cool to like be that close and see the Stones because they're on borrowed time. I mean, Keith Richard might be dead.
could
He might have an entire Jim Henson Muppet squad just operating his taxidermied corpse at this point.
100%. You know when okay,
I have no idea.
you know when there's like a piece of old wood that
Yeah.
basically gets like wrapped up by ivy,
Yeah.
and it's like the outside, you're like, wow, it's so vibrant, but everything on the inside is just about to fucking crack.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like Keith's rocking.
Yeah, he looks like he came from the petrified forest.
Yeah. From the petrified forest.
He does.
Yeah.
I think they all look like fossils Johnny Morris found in that lost cavern.
Yeah. Hey, Cinco! Yeah. Yeah. That was, but it was
dope.
got to see the fucking Rolling Stones, dude. I mean, I've seen Bob Dylan. Doesn't even fucking hold a candle to what the Stones did, baby.
Well, Bob didn't hold up over time.
He certainly didn't. I think I think he was too introverted. I think he was too introverted, too closed off, and it ate him up.
Yeah, I just don't think his voice.
Yeah, that too, for
He
sure. The
didn't,
voice was atrocious.
He didn't. Mick stays in shape. He works out. I mean, he slowly changes outfits and takes them off. That's
Yeah.
his game. Changed into like a 3-layer outfit and then slowly snake wiggles it off.
Yeah,
Until he's
he
down to
does.
his t-shirt. And he's still got like, a decent build.
Oh, yeah.
He's 81 years old.
I mean, look at him. He is.
Birthday's today.
Oh, is it really? Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Mick.
Learn's mom's birthday's today, and I bet she's our friend's mom is such a huge Rolling Stones fan that I bet she loves that their birthday's on the same day. That's
didn't.
got to be like such a huge deal for her.
Yeah, and also like Learn's mom also made her and her two friends that she went to the Rolling Stones show with, she made them shirts
Yeah.
on her cricket or whatever like thing that it was adorable. And it had like the tongue like just looking all cute with their little shirts, little V-necks. It was adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Real cute. Lot of cool stuff. People were hyped. Venue was beautiful. I don't know. Also just love that Missouri has that venue.
Mm-hmm.
I like Missouri. I'm a Missouri fan. I don't like all the politics. I don't like all the drama that goes on all the time.
Yeah,
but overall,
that's everywhere.
that's life, dude. Yeah, it's like every fucking bar job I've ever worked is suck dicks. Like, there's always going to be problems everywhere, is my point.
Yeah. Yeah, you were crunk, dude. You did not pass go when we got back to our villa. That was another cool thing. We got upgraded to a villa because they overbooked our hotel. We had a regular room, and they put us in a 2-story on Table Rock Lake. Everything was coming up Rafe and Tina for the most part. Things were going well till the end of the night.
Yeah.
Really spun out when we got the Uber, and I came home, and I went in the kitchen, made a sandwich, and you were just gone.
Boots off, clothes off, in bed.
Snoring already.
Passed out, woke up at about 9 a.m. and was maybe 8 a.m. and was like, it was one of those.
Yeah.
You know? And that's a bummer.
Yeah.
I don't like those.
Mean, too. It was a mean one.
It was a mean one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You were being mean. I was kind of glad you went to bed.
Well, there we go.
Well, I'm just saying, you're not the only person that gets slickered up and gets a little
I'm not shitting on you at all.
hard to deal with. You were getting kind of mean, so I was like,
bye, Tina.
I certainly wasn't going to try to wake you up. I was like, you just stay right there, and I'll watch Seinfeld and eat this bowl of blueberries and cry.
Yeah, but
at least I was crying in a villa.
That's what I was going to say. At least you were crying in a 3-bedroom villa, had a dishwasher, washer, dryer, was making some spooky sounds.
Nothing amplifies the sounds of a man sobbing into a bowl of whipped cream and blueberries when he thought he was going to get laid after a Stones concert he dropped $3,000 on, than 25-foot vaulted ceilings. It really echoes the sobs of a man that's like,
yeah.
Well, I will say it wasn't even whipped cream. It was Cool Whip, okay? So
Is that not the same thing?
Nah, whipped cream is real. Cool Whip is not.
Cool Whip's low cal.
I fuck with Cool Whip. I will fuck with Cool Whip.
I put blueberries and grapes in Cool Whip and just made my own little ambrosia salad. Which looks like what all 3 of the aunts of the Rolling Stones would make and bring to the family reunion. So it kind of was fitting.
It very much was. It's also very weird that you just said ambrosia salad because I talked about
Is that what it is?
In depth yesterday.
Isn't that what it is? The ambrosia salad's when they put like fruit and Cool Whip basically and kind of phone it in.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's definitely. I think you can basically
I like it, though.
I do too. We got it one time, I think, at Schnucks.
Sometimes it's pink or pineapple colored. You know,
maybe orange. Little marshmallows, little pastel colored marshmallows.
Yeah, it could be.
Could be cute.
That was an interesting bookend because we started the weekend, the 4-day weekend, on Thursday going to a Limp Bizkit concert.
Yes.
Which is very different.
Yeah, we got to talk about this.
Yeah, I know we probably need to wrap. But
no, you're fine. We're Gucci.
We'll make it quick. So I work for a radio station now. That's
1057 The Point.
Alternative station. I do the morning radio show, which is basically like a 4-hour podcast. We don't play any music, but it is an alternative station.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of 90s alternative rock. And Limp Bizkit came to town. And they reached out to us, to be like, hey, we want to do a contest, somebody to come on stage with Fred Durst and sing their new single called Turn It Up, Bitch, which is actually not new. It's from an album from 2021, but for some reason it's just now getting released. So me and King Scott, one of my co-hosts, and another co-host, Learn, we all made our own videos. Mm-hmm. She won. And we wanted that for her. We wanted her to win.
Yeah.
She's a huge Limp Bizkit fan. She did a great job on our video. All the videos were good. Fred Durst, we send them all to Fred Durst. He picked hers. She gets to go on stage. And we got to go to the concert. And,
yeah.
Which was cool. And she went on stage and absolutely crushed it.
Why are you laughing?
Because you can't spell my name. What are you laughing about? Afe. So you want to play my...
Yeah.
Find mine on YouTube. Go to the actual YouTube, though.
YouTube.com.
Go to the Point YouTube.
I am on YouTube.com.
Go to...
Not
the number 2 show. Go to the...
I believe...
7 The Point and scroll down.
There it is.
No, I don't want the 1 minute version. Oh, it is only a minute long. I forgot.
believe it is only 1 minute, correct? Okay.
All right.
And if
So
you
I
don't,
made a parody because I thought it was funny.
yeah.
Because I was like, oh, Limp Bizkit's cool, dude. They understand they're like dorky dad rock. He wears a fucking sideshow bob wig glued to his head. He wears the tour is literally called Loserville. Corey Feldman opened. Let's not glaze over that. Corey Feldman did 20 costume changes in a 30-minute set and yelled at people and just off the hook. And he had meet and greets. He sold 0 meet and greets.
0 meet and greets.
Poor guy.
But
I love me the Corey.
listen,
I blame his sales team.
Rafe loves Corey Feldman.
I do. I'm not talking trash on Corey. That guy's, here's the thing. It's in earnest. He's out there trying his hardest. He's bringing the energy. He's living his best life. He's opening for Limp Bizkit. Is it great? No, it's not. But he's having a good time.
Yeah.
And, he's doing what he wants to do. As far as I can tell, everybody's mad at Corey Feldman for following his dreams. And I'll never be mad at Corey for that, even if he's not a great musician.
He's not a great musician, but you know what? He's got heart.
He's got heart, and he's trapped. He looks like Michael Jackson circa 1998's black and white video. He's got his hair like Michael Jackson. He's doing Michael Jackson's dance moves, but you can definitely hear him counting in his head.
Oh, yeah.
The moves are very like 1, 2, 3, and Michael shuffle, shuffle, Michael shuffle, he, woo, woo. But he's doing it. Yeah, he's doing it.
Yeah, he's happy.
There is choreography. It's only in Corey. There's no one dancing with him. It's choreography.
Yeah, there is.
Corey spacebar ography.
Oh yeah. I sent Randy footage of it because I wanted him to see it.
Okay, let's pull up before we get into the Limp Bizkit stuff because I want to roast those motherfuckers. Oh, we didn't get the dancing on that. That was good though.
There is one clip that I sent. Oh, that was the only one I sent? Well, that's embarrassing.
I got the gist of it.
Yeah. There was one I sent where he's wearing the really cool kind of like metallic outfit that looks geometric.
Yeah.
Because he's got that outfit on and then his gals that he's got on stage. One of them's a keyboardist. One of them's just a singer.
Yeah, I could see one girl closing her eyes during the set singing backups for Corey Feldman. And I could hear her thoughts of like, I went to Juilliard. I went to Juilliard and I studied vocal the range and performance.
Oh yeah.
And all she got to do was say, hey, 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 hey. And they get yelled at.
It was you could definitely see it in her eyes. And I mean, she just kind of got off the stage at one point and left. And I was like, okay, well, that's that. But you know what, man? Corey was.
Yeah, you only sent one video, buddy. Randy was right.
Okay, well.
Started sending a video and then.
Hold on. Guys, you got to see. I'm going to send it right now. Oh, here it is, Randy. And it is cool.
Here it comes. Here it comes. It was like, I enjoyed the Corey part.
I did too. I mean,
I really did.
Did I laugh? I was laughing.
It didn't need to be longer. 30 minutes was the perfect amount of time. But I was upset he didn't play the Lost Boys song. The funniest thing about Corey, he didn't play the Lost Boys song. He didn't play the Thou shalt not kill. Cry, little sister, thou shalt not walk. Man, pull that song up. Pull up the Lost Boys song, dude. You ever heard it?
No.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, don't pull it up then, I guess.
All right. Well, I mean, we'll listen to it on the way home because
Trust me, I nailed it.
I believe you.
Look up Cry Little Sister.
Randy, I sent you.
Cry Little Sister.
There it is.
Oh yeah, pull this one up. This is amazing.
Very good.
It's just when he was full Corey, dog.
Very good video. I mean, he is having so much fun.
He's in a metallic geometrical mirrored suit that he had on under something else. doing his Michael Jackson. It's very slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and now I'm Corey doing choreography, and here's my shoulders, bing bong bang and bing bong boom. I am white, I'm Michael Jackson. He's alive and lives in me. Do you see what I mean, though, man? Like, you can hear him counting in his head. It's not smooth like Michael. It's very jerky Michael Jackson.
He's alive and lives in me.
Michael Jackson is not dead. He is alive and lives in me. He's in my heart, and I am him, and we will live in Neverland. Me and Michael, look at my feet. I am cool. I have his hair. I am not black, but he was kind of white, so it does not matter.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's me.
And it wasn't just her. It was all of us. Everyone's like, look at this guy, man. He's really going for it. And like, there's not that many. There's the girl that was crying in the bathroom before the show. That went to Juilliard.
Only listening to audio, dude, go on YouTube. It's fucking worth it to watch.
Go find Corey Feldman doing Michael Jackson moves and just take a break from the pod. Go look that up. And then come back and enjoy it the way we just did.
Oh, God. I mean, really all around interesting guy. And that's one thing I'll give him. I love the confidence. You know, was I kind of laughing? Was I laughing loudly? Yeah, I was. But I don't know. So either way, it was cool. And honestly, like Rafe said, perfect fucking guy to open up for Limp Bizkit. Weird guy. What's he doing? Does he think he's good?
Yeah.
You know, I have a lot of questions for Corey. And I don't need to. It doesn't matter because he's out there doing this thing, okay?
So he played. One of the funniest things he did also was say, he played 2 songs.
Stop.
And then he goes, all right, guys, those are my classics. Gonna get into some stuff from the new album. Sing along if you know it. No one knew it. No one knew the classics. Also, the fact that he had 2 classics. He had 2 songs, and he referred to them as classics was great.
Yeah, and
one of them is a year old.
Yeah, very new classic.
Yeah.
It's a very, very new classic.
So then we move on to the Limp Bizkit stuff. Now, we did some videos, and I want to let's play Learns first because I want people to hear the actual song.
Good call.
And then we'll play my parody.
Yes.
Which I'm assuming this won't get flagged, even though we're playing
I think we should be fine.
Limp Bizkit over, but it's we're commenting on it, so it shouldn't be demonetized.
I agree.
I guess so. We can always take it out.
For sure.
Well, mine won't get flagged because mine's an OG original.
Are you doing this, Randy?
Okay, so if you've seen her video, we slowly turned her into Fred Durst. I helped with this video. We did it in slow motion. It's so quiet.
I don't know. Randy, is it going to be louder on the video? It sounds quiet to us, but that's okay.
Okay. The song's fine.
Fine song.
It's fine. It's not anything special. It's fine. So we made this video. It's we turned her into Fred Durst in real time. Like she went from being a woman. We did a gender swap, put the red hat, put a fake goatee on her. Me and 2 other people did the whole, we all had our little things and she was rapping in slow motion. We did it all in one take. It was a very impressive video. That was the real song.
It's fucking sick.
Now I did one. I did a parody called Flush It Down, Bitch.
This Limp Bizkit audition doesn't get 1 million likes and views. Scott Rizzuto's gonna make me smoke crack live on the radio. I'ma make an announcement. My booty hole's crowded. Low flow toilet, keep the big boys bouncing. 2 metal. One shit wonders. Air biscuit from the back. It's time to rap a stanker. Another dead stanker. Pretty big deposit in the porcelain banker. Might be a 2-flusher. Here comes the soft TP. Blast the chief say thank ya. DJ Fico, chocolate shotgun, hella medieval. Try not to forget, I'm still a red dead, suffer from the sheds. Light a match, call an ambulance. I got that hot dog
Randy.
in my pants again. I'm about to go butzo. Number 2 show, make room for the maestro.
Bigger, wetter, hold it, never. Shouldn't have had all that cheddar. Love my body, Hershey, squirty, belly, empty, feeling flirty.
Yeah, push it down, bitch. Push it down, bitch. Push it down, bitch.
All right. That's a hit, in my opinion.
Fucking,
Thanks,
it's a
man.
banger.
So,
DJ Fecal?
you know, hearing the original song, I want people to hear that to be like,
Sure.
I went beat for beat with this kid. I did a true Weird Al parody of this guy's thing.
Crushed
Thinking
it.
like, Fred's cool. He's self-aware.
Yeah.
He hated it.
Hated it, guys.
He hated it. He hated King Scott did one too, and we won't play it because it's repetitive, but he just basically did drone footage so you couldn't see his mouth, so he didn't have to learn the words, which was funny. He just danced on a parking garage, but it was really well done. They shot it from a drone. Learns was great. All well produced. Video team spent a bunch of time on it.
Amazing.
So Learn wins. He picks her video,
Yep.
which is great. This is what we wanted. We want to learn to have this experience. She's the biggest fan. Couldn't have worked out better. Was hoping for a little love from Limp Bizkit. I'm not going to lie. I was like, maybe the video could go viral, be good content for me.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
that ain't going to happen because he was an absolute fucking prick, which
Yep.
bums me out. She got there. She's super excited. Huge fan. She's been practicing. She's ready to crush it.
We're hyping her up,
We're hyping
too.
her up. We're excited to be there.
I
And look-
wore a fake Versace shirt.
You
Like,
did.
we were hyped.
She did. And long story short, Frederick Allen Maine III, which is his real name, he just starts being a shithead right out of the gate. And that, they tried to put a positive spin on it, like, oh, he's just busting balls, and he was being a fucking asshole.
Mhm.
Let's just call it what it is. She showed up. He's like, starts complaining immediately, bashing the station, saying this fucking stupid radio station fucked up Mike. Well, he was on all the emails. He knew the contest we were doing. We were the second stop on the tour. They gave no clear instruction to like, hey, we want you to rap the song. They said, just make a video for Fred. Winning video wins. That's it. That was all the instruction we got. In fact, to be completely honest, they just asked for one of us to do it. We turned it into a contest to make it fun. They got a bunch of free press. They sold 2,000 tickets before we started our contest. After the week we started airing everything, they ended up selling 15,000 tickets.
So they sold 2,000
Their ticket
tickets
sales
first?
were 2,200 or some shit.
Okay.
And I'm not saying we sold those tickets. Maybe everybody was going to buy them at the last minute, but it ended up being, concert did well.
It was fucking lit.
They got a ton of free marketing from us. We had fun with it. We thought they'd have fun with it too. I'm like, they know their dad rock. The name of their tour's Loserville. Corey Feldman's opening for them. Their fucking new Dad Vibes is was the first single off of this album.
Yeah.
I think it's the name of the album. Like Fred Durst is self-aware. He knows it was just some corny shit it was corny in the 90s. He knows it's corny. It was just a white guy rapping, not really saying anything. Just, now don't get me wrong. They're great musicians.
Mm-hmm.
Wes is great. Well, we get there. She gets there and he starts giving her a hard time. She's super nervous. She has high anxiety anyway.
Mm-hmm.
She's nervous. You're walking into his world. You're invited into his world. Instead of being cool and making her feel comfortable and like, hey, I got your back. Everything's going to be great. He just starts being a prick. And he's like, this fucking radio station fucked everything up. One guy did a parody on the toilet.
Fucking
Disrespected my song. Disrespected my song. Like, oh, cool. Sorry, man. You're going to put on a sideshow bob wig and sing a song called Turn It Up, Bitch. Turn It Up, Bitch. It wasn't exactly fucking, it wasn't exactly a protest song from the 60s, but
Yeah.
fine. And then he was mad. He's like, other guy did a drone. And he tells her, he goes, you won by default just because you were the closest to not fucking it up. You lip synced instead of singing it, but at least you did the song.
That already, when you
Sucks.
come at someone and say
That energy sucks.
Yes, big boo, boo.
Already one thumb down. One thumb down. Then he puts her on the spot. She's 1 minute into meeting Fred Durst. She's nervous. You're meeting like the Fred Durst. He's a big star. He's like, all right, let's see what you got. And he starts going a cappella in the alley. She's trying to keep up with him. She's been practicing. He stops her and he goes, this sucks. You don't know the song. You're going to bomb. Just when you go out there, you don't rap, you follow my lead. You just come in on the parts you know.
Tells her she's gonna bomb.
Gives her a hard time. Starts bitching about the radio station. She says, hey, I'm from the radio station. Just so you know. And I'm excited to be here. I'm a fan. I'll work hard. I'll do whatever you want to do, man. I just want to have a good time. She's being as cool as you can be about it. And he's like, oh, this lefty radio station. They rigged it. And I go, cool. Why is this political? And it's, why are we lefty? What does that have to do with anything? It makes no sense. And then he's like, and I go, how can it be rigged? It's a contest that you were the judge of. You literally picked her. You could have been like, yo, these all suck. I ain't doing this with anybody. And let's be honest, he was using the radio station to sell tickets and to get
cross promotion
to get his song played.
Yes.
He wants a shitty song played.
100%.
So he's like involving, because I'm like, dude, if you want your fans to do videos for you, get on TikTok. You don't need us.
Yeah. And also, if you want things to be a clear way, whatever.
Say what it is.
Great. Say what it is.
But he was on Inside Baseball. He was on Fred Durst himself, not just his management team, was in the email chain of every step we took. He never said a word. Now, maybe he wasn't reading the emails. That's fine. But my point is, it just bummed me out. We were both bummed because I was like, oh, we wanted this to be a cool experience for our friend. And he ended up being a real cocksuck.
Well, yeah, and we're all like hanging, hyping up, like we know, okay, Corey Feldman went on. Our friend's coming. We're kind of like waiting for her to come back, give us the deal.
And we went backstage anyway because I was like, fuck him. I'm going back there. I don't care.
Yes. And I'm so glad we went back there to hype her up.
The only saving grace at all, she was so kind about it and showed him pictures of like, hey, here's me leaving a Limp Bizkit concert 30 years ago when I was 14 years old. Well, not 30, 25 years ago, whatever.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I was doing the math for a woman.
She'll watch this and be like, what the fuck? She'll watch this and be like, what the fuck? 44, you old fuck. And I'm like, no, she's 39 years old. You do the math on your own.
Yeah, I was going to do it. Good.
But she showed him like pictures like, hey, this is me and my friends leaving a Limp Bizkit concert 25 years ago. Just so you know, I think this is the coolest thing ever. I am a fan. I happen to work at the radio station. But, you know, and he was like, still not cool. But he's like, whatever, you can hang out backstage if you want to. And then as they're huddling up to go on stage, you know, and then she's told me all these stories. They're like, oh, she's like, hey, I just want you guys to know I may not be as good. Because the guy they got on the first show was a rapper in Milwaukee. He was an actual rapper.
Oh, wow.
And he did the whole song with Fred. But that wasn't, they didn't ask for fan videos. That's just what that station happened to do.
Yeah.
So there was no precedent here. It was everybody, it was a free for all, you know. This was just our take on it. And, you know, he tried to sugarcoat it. And she's like, I'm excited to be here. I may not be as good as the guy in Milwaukee, but I'm going to try my best. And I want to thank you for the opportunity. And he's like, you're all good. Just chill. I'm just fucking with you. He did that old thing where like somebody's an asshole.
Guys love.
And I don't care. Like, why are you busting balls when you're the one? And he wasn't. What happened is he was being a prick. He probably realized what a prick he was being and had a small moment of humility.
Mm-hmm.
But then he went on stage and I could tell what he was doing. He was fishing.
Yep.
To see if, because, you know, radio, everybody thinks, oh, radio sucks. It's dead. It's a dying medium. In some places it is, but it's still big here. And he tried to do that. He goes, how many of you guys listen to 105.7 The Point? Thinking the audience would be like, boo. And the whole audience was like, yeah.
Went ape shit.
And his whole tone changed.
Yep.
And he's like, okay, cool for the radio station. Well, we did a contest, but then all of a sudden he was cool as a cucumber about it. Brings her out on stage. She says, fuck him. At this point, she's like, I'm going to go have a good time. He's being a dick. I'm not going to let him ruin this for me. She goes on stage, crushes it, line for line, because the motherfuckers, he's got a teleprompter. He doesn't even know the words to his own goddamn songs.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a teleprompter right in front of him, and she's just nailing it, dude. Line for line, she crushed it.
Yeah.
She changed the lyrics. Then he says, I'm the king of white trash from the something. King of something from the trash. She said queen of something from the trash. Made it her own. She killed it. You know, he treated her good on stage, which was his only saving grace.
Yep.
That he was nice to her when she came out and did the thing. But I was grossly disappointed. It was just a bummer. Because I was like, that didn't have to happen, man. You could have been cool from the jump. She crushed it. She was going to crush it. She was prepared. We helped you. It was all gravy till we showed up. And it's just a bummer when that, sometimes I think people are famous for so long that they're just so used to people kissing their ass that they think it's like a carte blanche to just be an asshole.
Exactly. And the thing is, not everybody, the audience doesn't know any of that stuff. The audience just got to see the amazing good part, which was Learn coming out and straight fucking killing it.
Right.
Not only just killing it, but like leading Fred Durst in some of it. Like the video's awesome. Go creep on the Rizzuto Show socials, or we'll link it down here so you can see it. It was fucking awesome. And as a woman watching another woman get to go up and rap with this motherfucker on stage was sick as fuck, dude. And it was so cool to watch, like, his whole crew being like, like everybody was vibing.
And dude, that was the cool aftermath that I was so happy for her. Was she got so many messages from women.
Yes.
That was why it was also important to us. I was like, the guy that did it in Milwaukee was a dude. Limp Bizkit's kind of a dude band.
100%.
But they have a lot of female bands.
Ton.
From the 90s, and it's like seeing a woman go up there and crush meant so much to the women in the audience.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what was great for her, is she got inundated with so much love because she crushed. We had 1,000 emails on the show. She got hundreds and hundreds of messages about, hey, it was so cool to see a woman from St. Louis up there repping the set and kicking ass and like upstaging Fred Durst in a way.
Yes.
But all of that could have been done. It could have been fun. You didn't have to like put all these obstacles in the way. And my thing is like, don't treat someone you invited into your house like they invaded your space.
Yeah.
You invited that. You wanted the contest. You wanted someone to come. We did it. You chose them. They came, and then you treated them like an asshole. That's a bully to me, and I fucking hate. And maybe I'm overly sensitive to it. I'll admit that.
For sure.
I am overly sensitive to people who are bullies, and you are the Fred Durst. You could have used that as a platform to be welcoming, to be empowering, to be like, hey, I'm the big swinging dick here. I have the mystique, and I'm going to make you feel like a rock star. But instead, you tried to make her feel small.
Yes.
And she had to overcome that and come make you look like a bitch.
Yeah, literally, like, she comes to us after all of that kind of like awkward interaction, and then it's like we're all hyping her up, And when I say that, I was like, oh, it was really kind of funny in a way. Like, I couldn't stop laughing at the Curb Your Enthusiasm Seinfeldness of the whole thing.
Yeah,
where like she comes up to us and is basically like, yeah, so I guess this was supposed to be a fan-led thing, and the DJs of the radio station ended up making like videos or whatever for it. But it's still like, fuck it. Shit happens.
but it wasn't. That's the thing. That was Fred's take on it.
That's not what was given.
That was not
to
how it
you
was
guys.
presented to us. It
Yeah.
was never supposed to be that. That was a cop-out on his part,
Yep.
I feel.
And he could have just been nice and been fun and dealt with like the shit sandwich that he felt
And the
like he
thing
was given.
And I made that point today on the radio. A fan did win.
Yeah.
She's a huge fan.
That's true. You right, babe.
She was a fan. The reason that it was important to make a cool video and have her do well, we were all rooting for her.
Yeah.
Everybody on the show wanted her to win. We made it a contest. I tried hard. Her video won it. She got the most views and likes online. Fred picked her video. It was a legitimate win on her part. It was a cool video. And then, we're thinking like, hey, we scratched your back. We did all this stuff. Let's have some fun. Maybe they'll share the videos. It'll help our social media out. No, they're not going to do any of that. They got their money. They sold their concert out.
Yep.
They got their money out of St. Louis, and now they're gone.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it just left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah. You're on notice.
So Fred Durst, turn it down, bitch.
Turn it down.
Moron.
Damn, baby. It be one of those days, y'all.
Yeah, it's just one of those days and we're break shit. No, it was but it was cool. She fucking crushed. And
Yeah,
it was
shout out to
that was a
Learn.
weird bookend to start that on Thursday with Limp Bizkit
Yeah.
and then have everything culminate Sunday with our three cool aunts doing the coolest show we ever saw.
I know.
Rolling Stones won't treat people like that.
Mick
Tell you that.
Jagger.
Mick Jagger's got his little doggy bag. Mick Jagger's a way bigger front man than Fred Durst could ever dream to be.
Yeah.
Mick's cool as hell.
So take notes from from a cool Englishman.
Be like Mick.
Hell
He
yeah.
books his own shows.
Yeah, he books his own shows.
Hello. Oh,
Hello.
Thunder Ridge Arena. Where's that in Missouri?
You know this sound guy.
He did have a weird,
Accent.
didn't
Yeah. Oh, it was very.
he? You know, I think maybe his lips get in the way or something.
I think it's definitely lips. And I don't know why. And maybe it's like because it's the name of their album or whatever. Like the word hackney was just fucking my brain up. And maybe it's because I ate a little bit of mushrooms too. But it was like, yeah, hackney. All of it. I mean, they're just. It's a very intense accent. I'll say that. And it was also really funny because we saw the Stones, and then the following day I had a phone conversation with a woman who's from London. So it was just a lot of different, like a lot of intense accents, all in a couple of days. But you know what? I love it.
He just
We
came
welcome
out
the
and he was like,
accents.
Who is from Kansas City? I was like, where are you from, dude? Who is from St. Louis? And we're just like, who's from Arkansas? He's from Springfield, Illinois. And he was just like saying basically every small town in Missouri.
Yeah.
And
He pulled out his phone and
It
he's
was
like
funny, man.
reading off. He's like, who is from Sullivan, Missouri?
yeah.
Just digging in. I love it.
But yeah, it was a wild, packed weekend of a lot of it was a star-studded weekend for us.
We did. We had a star-studded weekend, and I mean, we felt like stars at some point. We got to see the stars. We got to do it all. So
And I would like a small caveat here.
go ahead.
I'm not hating on all of Limp Bizkit.
Okay.
I had to vent on Fred because I thought he acted like an a-hole.
Yeah.
You like Limp Bizkit? Cool.
I like Limp Bizkit.
I like Limp Bizkit. They're fun. They're silly dad rock to me, but I don't mind it. I like Hall & Oates too. That's my thing. They're silly dad rock, right?
Yeah.
That's yacht
No.
rock stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
I
You're
love
right.
Hall & Oates. My point is like, you like what you like,
Mhm.
but I still think there's common decency.
Yeah, don't be a fucking dick, dude. Everyone's just here to have a good old time.
Mhm.
We're all just trying to not fucking.
It honestly ruined my night a little bit.
I know it did. Rafe was not. He was not happy about it.
And you too, you were a little upset about it.
Oh, 100%.
It
Dude,
kind of like put a damper on the night because we were like, this is fun. Corey Feldman was great. And then we hear that like
he was being
our
a
friends
dick.
being mistreated basically. And we're just like, oh, that sucks.
Oh, and that, to me, that's why I was like, let's fucking go, bitch. Like, let's do
Yeah.
this. You need to get out there and show these motherfuckers what's up.
Yeah.
Like, let's fucking do it. And
Yeah,
she
she-
did.
yeah, she
Went out
did.
in a fucking Misfits shirt looking like a fucking snack. Put on fucking Rafe sunglasses right before she walked on because she left hers. Dude, it was fucking tight. So, hell
Mm-hmm. Great
yeah.
job.
Great job, Lauren. We love strong bitches.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah. Well, thank you all for hanging out. This was an extra long episode, which I'm sure everyone will be excited about because we haven't done one in a while. So I love that.
Oh, do they not like long ones?
No, yeah, it's actually, they don't like long ones. They like really small and thin ones. Very small. No, I'm kidding. I'm saying this is great because we haven't been in Randy's area for a while. So, in his area near his genitals, exploring his body. So it's good to be here. I love y'all. Thanks for listening. Make sure to check Rafe out on the Rizzuto Show. You literally can watch Rafe
Or the number 2 show.
5 days a week and his podcast, the Number 2 Show.
I have a podcast on YouTube and Spotify. It's called The Number 2 Show. I literally built a set that looks like toilets, and I just sit on a toilet. I got a baby changing station that comes down, becomes my desk, and I do a talk show right there live from the shitter.
It's fucking awesome.
And I have little segments, and I'm going to start being able to call my friends in their bathrooms and interview them.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress, but I've been having a lot of fun with it. And if you're looking for something, it's an easy listen. A lot of I do it live on YouTube, by the way, and I take live phone calls from fans, and it gets wild. Last episode, I had one person call in and tell me they made steaks and crab legs for their brother-in-law and sister, and then the brother-in-law got drunk and accused him of pissing on him and knocked his 2 front teeth out. And he wanted to know if he should press charges. Came to me for that to
Yeah.
decide what he should do.
And Rafe knows Swamp Justice.
I know all about Swamp Justice, and we handled it. And then I had another person call in who's husband was at a birthday party in Chicago in the 70s where John Wayne Gacy was the clown. So there's a lot of interesting stuff happening.
Hard hitting.
So if you're out of Slop, you're all caught up on Slop, and you're like, damn it, I need something to listen to. I do the dishes. But head on over to the number 2 show. You might like it. You might hate it.
The number 2 show with Rafe Williams is fucking. I mean, the set is bar none, dude. The set.
It's a good watch if you can watch it on YouTube.
Gotta watch it on YouTube because you gotta see the set. You gotta see the little changing table and all that good stuff. So check it out. I'm gonna link everything down in the description. Check it out. We love you guys. Check out our Patreons. Check out our shows. The Rizzuto Show, the number 2 show, my YouTube, Libby's YouTube, Trailer Tales, all of it. Get in there. We love you. Thank you. And hopefully we'll be announcing our fall 2024 tour dates pretty soon. So be on the lookout.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Love y'all. And cut. Got it.